everyone. Right, for this session, you're going to need your 1 kilogram weights. You're just going to be standing up nice and tall. Your knees and your feet are in line with your hips. Toes are facing forward, keeping the shoulders back. Engage your core muscles. Let's curl down slowly, starting from your head. A nice deep breath, inhale. And then exhale as you curl down. Keeping your inner core muscles engaged. Opening up your vertebrae. And reaching all the way down towards your mat. Stretching it out. Drop your head. Hold it there. And we're going to twist all the way to one side with your upper body, keeping both legs straight. And let's twist all the way to the other side. Hold it there. Good. And then back to the center. A nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale as you curl up, engaging your core muscles again, stacking your spine, standing up tall. Let's roll out the shoulders, change direction. Good, let's curl down again, a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale, curling all the way, one vertebrae at a time, reaching for your mat, dropping your head, hold it here, nice deep breaths, and we're just going to leave our weights on the mat. And then we're going to curl up, inhale and exhale, curling up, engage your core, stacking your spine and standing up nice and tall. Right, you're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction and the other arm. And then we're going to grab hold of your wrist, so grabbing hold of one wrist, you're going to lift and pull this arm up towards the ceiling, stretching it up. And then you're going to pull it across, leaning over with your upper body, stretching out the arm. A little bit further. Good, and then back up towards the ceiling. You're going to swap it around, so grabbing hold of the other wrist, pull the arm, stretch it up towards the ceiling, and then pulling across to the other side, over, hold it there. Good, and then back up towards the ceiling. We're going to interlock the fingers, and then we're going to reach to the top. Nice deep breaths. You're going to bend both knees slightly, and then you're going to bend at the hips, so you're going to lean forward, keeping your spine and your arms engaged in a solid straight line. So you're reaching to the front of you with your hands, and then you're flattening your spine, lifting the arms, straighten the legs, soften the knees, until you feel that your upper body is parallel with your mat. So keep those arms lifted, flatten your spine, hold it there. Good, and then slowly rounding your back, opening up all the vertebrae again. Let go of the hands, reach for the mat, so pushing your upper body down, drop your head. And we're going to grab hold of the weights again. A nice deep breath, inhale and exhale as you curl up, stacking your spine, so engaging your core. Standing up nice and tall. Let's roll out the shoulders, change direction. Good. And then we're going to extend the arms out to the front, so keeping them next to your sides. We're going to push forward up to shoulder height and shoulder width, and then controlling it down. A nice deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, lift. And just keep going. Inhale down, and exhale, lift. Keeping the shoulders back, keeping your core muscles engaged. So you're standing up nice and tall, keeping it strong and controlling it nicely. Inhale, exhale. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, 2 more, And last one, keeping it lifted. Let's do small circles to the inside, all the way from your shoulders. So the arms are extending, keeping them nice and strong. Breathing freely. And then let's circle to the outside, small circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it steady. And then let's pull the weights in towards the shoulders, keeping the elbows pushing to the front of the shoulders. So your elbows stay in line with the shoulders. Extend a nice deep breath. And exhale, bend. Inhale forward. Exhale, bend. Good. Arms are burning, shoulders are burning. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Bring it back. Right, we're going to open the elbows out to the sides. Palms are facing forward. Don't drop your elbows below the shoulders. Keep them in line with shoulders. Extend all the way out. And bending all the way in. Exhale. Inhale. And just keep going. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, exhale. 2. Last one. Right, let's lock the arms to 90 degrees. And again, your elbows staying lifted. They are shoulder height. Don't let them drop down. We're going to push the weights up towards the ceiling. Tap them together so they're above your head. And then controlling it just back to 90 degrees again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And just keep going. Try to keep the shoulders down, away from your ears. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. It's becoming heavy. Inhale. 2 more. Lift. And last one. Right, glue the weights together and then let's bend the arms back without pushing your head forward. So your head stays up tall, your hands are coming back behind your head. So you're really working those triceps and then pushing up towards the ceiling, keeping your weights glued together. Inhale, bring it down behind your head stays up tall, and exhale, forward. Inhale, keep going. Exhale, lift. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Right, let's pull the arms back to 90 degrees. And then we're going to pull them back. So we're just going to shift them as if they're pulling behind you. And then pulling forward all the way. Squeezing your elbows together and keeping your elbows shoulder height. So your arms stay locked at 90 degrees. Pull them back. And then forward. Squeeze them together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Holding it there. Squeeze those elbows together. Let's pulse the arms all the way from the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it higher. Hold it there. Good. And let's bring it down. Shake it out. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Shake out the arms. Right, we're going to place both weights into one hand. And then the opposite foot to the weight will come to the front of you. The same foot on the weight side will go back. Just for some balance. Bend the knees slightly. Make sure that your toes are facing forward so you're balancing nicely. And you can lift that back heel off of the mat. We're going to lean forward, but without curling the spine. So keep those shoulders pulling back and engage your core muscles. You're just tilting forward from your hips, so your spine stays engaged, your shoulders are staying back and they're staying in line and level with each other. And if you're feeling stronger, you can go a little bit further. We are going to pull the weights in, squeezing them up towards the shoulder and squeezing your elbow in towards your spine. And then extend them back, lifting, bend it in and extend. Good, keeping the rest of your body steady and strong. So use your core, balance nicely, and nice deep breaths. Exhale, inhale. Keeping that elbow lifted, keep concentrating on pulling it towards you. Don't let it flare out to the side. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Stretching it out, holding it there. We're going to pulse the arm, pulsing the whole arm all the way from the shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there, lift it higher. Good, bend it in and bring it down. Check out this arm, roll out the shoulder. Right, we're going to swap hands. So both weights are in the hand, opposite foot to the front, same foot to the back. Bend the knees slightly, engage your core muscles. Let's lean forward, keeping the shoulders back so your spine stays engaged. A little bit further if you can. And let's bend the arm in, squeezing nice and tightly against you and extending it out. Bend it back, inhale and exhale. And just keep going. Make sure that your shoulders are in line with each other. And concentrating on that elbow, squeezing it in, keeping it lifted. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Stretch it out. Let's pulse the arms. Small pulses at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Lift it higher. Good. Bend it in and bring it down. Check it out. Roll out the shoulder. Right, we're going to be leaving our weights on the mat. Standing up nice and tall, we're going to stretch out one arm, so pulling it across. Look to the opposite direction. Roll out your wrist. Change direction. Good, the other arm. Roll out the wrist. Change direction. Right, and then let's stretch it out again. So grabbing hold of one wrist, pull up towards the ceiling again. And then across, leaning over all the way, extending this arm. So really pulling nice and tightly. A little bit further. Good, up towards the ceiling. Swap it around. The other wrist. Pull up and across. All the way, stretch. Good, and then interlocking your fingers again. Stretch up towards the ceiling. And same as before, bending the knees slightly. Lean forward from the hips. Your spine is staying engaged. Your arms are lifted until you feel that you're nice and flat. Lifting the arms, straighten the legs, soften the knees. Flatten your spine. Lift the arms, stretch. And then slowly curl out the spine. Opening up all the vertebrae. Let go of the hands. Push your body a little bit further down towards the mat. Drop your head. Twist all the way to one side. Hold it there. All the way to the other side. Stretch. Good. Back to the center. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Curling up. Stacking your spine. Stand up nice and tall. Right, we're going to bring one arm over. So grab hold of the elbow. Lifting this arm over. And then pulling your hand all the way back behind you. So reaching for the middle of your spine. Using this hand to pull even further. So pulling it down, stretch it out. Good. And then swap it around. Pull down. Hold it there. Good. And let's bring both arms back. Interlock the fingers. Your palms are facing your body. Straighten the arms, so your shoulders are going to pull back. Straightening the arms, pulsing them up and down. Breathe freely. 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold it there. Good. Slowly down. Let go. Rolling up the shoulders. Change direction. Right, we're going to place both hands behind your head and then slowly tilting your head down, pulling your elbows down towards your mat and slowly lifting. Place one hand over your head and pulling diagonally to the side and slowly lifting. The other side, diagonally to the opposite direction. Good, and then lift, rolling out the shoulders again. Last one, deep breath, change direction, and there we go, well done.